Hi, it's Dave here. I just want to show you one of the tracks from my midi-pack Emotional Legato Strings, show you how it works when you load it up. So I have got a new project here. There is nothing open. I'm going to add in Appassionata strings now. I'm also going to add in another string library to show you that the MIDI files work with other ones too. But here we go. We've got Appassionata strings loaded up here. I've got that set as a template. Now we're going to go to Emotional Legato Strings. I like number 10. I'm going to drag in the MIDI to there. And then you get this little window pops up that says expand it to 5 MIDI tracks. Yes, you do that. They're legato tracks, so you don't want them all on the same one. Import tempo map. You can do, or you can make your own, but I'm going to import it as it puts it as 60 beats per minute and 4/4. Now, there's a little glitch with Reaper that if I start it right at the beginning at 0/0, sometimes it cuts off the first notes. I don't know why, so I'll just drag it forward a bit. And then the other thing is, and I don't know if this is a Reaper thing or if everything does this, but these have all got mod wheel automation. And so sometimes when you start playing it for the first time, it sort of starts up at 100% or 127, and then dips down when it notices the automation. So that might happen. It might start loud and then dip down. I'll just restart it if it does that. Do you know what I'll do? I'll do this so that I can select there. Yeah, it just dipped down, so we'll start again. There we go. Now notice this is out of the box. There is no processing on here at all. Like this one. Hold on. So that's what you get. That is straight out of the box. As you can see, well, if you know Reaper anyway, you can see that on the template here, I don't have any processing. These all just have Appassionata strings and nothing else on them. And there is nothing on the master bus. So that is just how they sound when you drag and drop them. Now, what I'm going to do is, because Appassionata strings is a specialist library, I'm going to do, where are they, legato strings from BBC Symphony Orchestra, also Spitfire. Now what I should be able to do is just drag these down onto legato strings and make sure I put them in the right place, because if you get them on the wrong instruments, they might be out of the range and you don't hear anything, or like I did before where I dragged them onto the folder track so they weren't playing on anything. We'll just give this a chance to load up. It probably has. Again, it might do this thing where it plays at full volume first and then dips down with the volume automation. We will just see if it's going to do that. Yes, it does. So hopefully now. So you notice how there's all the counterpoint in there as well. There's all like imitation lines and there's interweaving harmonies. You can edit this as much as you like. You can make a copy of this file and then you can change the chords. You can change you can take the melody off, like so. For example, if you want, you can take that off. Just take the melody off. Or, you know, actually you could even like take the low strings out and just leave the high ones. There's loads of stuff that you can do with this. You can change the key, you can drag it up and down, you can just use little sections, you can change one particular chord if you want to go in and do that. Okay, should we do something risky, something crazy? I'm going to drag these back up onto Appassionata strings. I'm going to get rid of legato strings and the child track. Shall I do... This is going to be risky because the ranges are different, but let's see. Legato woodwinds. So let's just drag it onto some woodwinds, see how it sounds. I haven't tried this, so it might not work, or some of it might not work. The ranges of the instruments from the strings to the woodwinds will be different. And actually, oh, they do line up. So again, this might start loud, so let's see. I'm going to give it a second to load up, make sure everything's loaded. Yeah, I think the piccolo might be too low for it to show up. Let's go towards the end. Everything's showing up. I think the range on the bassoons has gone out there. Well, there it comes back in. So the arrangement's a bit wonky for woodwinds, but it, you know, it still works. So that is how you use it. You can go in here and mess with any of this. You know, you can take things out, you can add things in, you can do what you want with it. So that's how you use the MIDI pack. There's 10 tracks like this. You are welcome to just load them up and use them as you wish, or you can adjust them however you like. It's totally up to you. But I just wanted to show you how, like, it takes like 30 seconds. I mean, I'm lucky that I've got Appassionata strings, which is a lovely library, but you can use any legato string library. It should work pretty much the same. You just might need to tweak things a little bit, like on BBC SO legato strings, the first violin melodic line was a little bit louder for some reason, so it was a bit heavier than it should be. So I would have just, what I would have done there would just be to go and select all, is it going to let me do it? Select all events in lane, and I would have just dragged down the automation, the mod wheel automation, and that would have just made it a bit quieter. And then that would be that problem solved. So you can see, you just drag the MIDI file in, ready to go. Sounds really, really nice. You can also, like, you can mess with the tempo. You can do it a lot faster if you like. But, you know, you could use this for a track, for live music, whatever. I wonder if this is where I shoot myself in the foot, but if I do it up to like some crazy fast tempo. I mean, it still works, to be honest. I didn't think it would. Or you could even go down to it like half tempo, do it mega slow. So, like, you can totally play around with this. I wonder what will happen actually if I take out the middle ones, like leave just the melody in the low ones. Anyway, see, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with it. This is where my instinct for mischievousness and not doing what I'm supposed to do kicks in. I need to quell that down sometimes. So, like I said, you get 10 of these tracks, all fully arranged like this. You just drag them in, drag and drop, and they sound great. So, yeah, you can head over onto my new little shop, and you can get these. And let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye-bye.